dreaming of tomorrow. What does your dream look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind.
Good afternoon, Skills Academy. We're back. I got a special guest for you again. It's my coach, Kermit Holmes. He's been a mentor for me since I was younger. I got to play under him when I got to high school. He's coached a lot of talented players, such as Taylor Griffin, Blake Griffin, Darnell Jackson, Quentin Chaney. I mean, he's had a lot of big names. Sam Bradford, that plays for the St. Louis Rams. Coach Holmes has coached us all the talented basketball kids that came out of Oklahoma in my age group. Coach Holmes really has pretty much coached them. He really pushed us and made us better. So he definitely knows what hard work can get you. He definitely pushed me. He made me a defensive stopper. He's one of the first people that told me if I played defense, I could go far. And play at the next level. So that was one of the guys who told me and pushed me defensively. Also, just him saying no power layups. That was the biggest thing I can remember from him. So once he started saying that, I always went to the rim trying to dunk. Just from hearing that, that was like the first thing that clicks in my mind when I think of Coach Holmes is no power layups. He always used to say, don't go to the hole and try to do a power layup. He used to say, go finish. So that was something that I'll always remember from him always saying. All right, so this is our guest speaker, Kermit Holmes. His son is Jakari Holmes. If you didn't know that, he's our guest speaker for this week.
Good afternoon, AJs Skills Academy camp campers. My name is Kermit Holmes. I am a former college basketball player, professional basketball player, and also had a chance to coach high school and college for the last 14 years. You know, how much dedication goes into being a high-level player is a lot of dedication. You know, you have to, sacrifice a lot of things. If you want to be successful, at basketball or any sport, you just have to dedicate yourself on and off the floor. With the workouts, school, family, sometimes you have to sacrifice, but it takes a lot of dedication. And I did a lot of that just to make sure I was successful. Basketball helped me in so many ways as far as getting education, because I was offered a scholarship out of Omega, Oklahoma, where I got my school for free. And it benefited me well, because you can't play basketball forever. You got to make sure that you get your degree, get your education, do good in school, and you get a chance to use your degree to get a job. What type of adversities did I have growing up, or just in general? There's a lot of adversities as far as, the area I grew up with. There was some, friends that were doing some wrong things that wasn't good to be around at times, or never, because I didn't want to get myself in trouble and do those things. Sometimes, I didn't do well in school like I should have, and I had to go the extra mile of getting extra credit, asking questions, with my teacher, or getting more tutoring, more tutorials, so I can make sure I do things the right way. Some of the qualifications that coaches look for in players. I know when I used to recruit players, make sure that I talk to everybody from family, friends, teachers, coaches. You want to make sure they got a good attitude. Want to make sure they get along with their friends. Want to make sure they get along with their teammates. How well do they practice? Do they practice hard every day? Do they bring it to improve their game on and off the floor? So, you got to make sure you cover every basis when you want to play at a high level. Kids that you can't have a bad attitude. If you have a bad attitude, that's going to affect everything around you. It's going to affect your game. It's going to affect your team. We used to call it being a fun sucker, like a fun sucker. So you don't want to be a fun sucker and take away from the fun the game is presenting. And always have a good attitude, work hard, and that's some of the keys for being successful, as far as wanting to play at a high level. A full day in college, I know for me, and when I was a college coach, it takes up your whole day. I mean, it's like a job. In the mornings, we had weights in the morning, starting at 6 o'clock in the morning for an hour, 3 days a week, 4 days a week. It depends on if it was in season or out of season, but you got weights in the morning, you got class all day. Then sometimes in between class, you got tutorials. You might have to get tutoring, that's required. A couple of hours of tutoring. Then you go to practice. And that's 2.5 hour practice. That consists of practice, maybe workouts included. Also film session. You have to go over film of your opponent and break that down. So, and then after that, we had our guys, when I was coaching college basketball, 8 hours of study hall a week, 8 to 10 hours of study hall. So after practice, you have to hurry up and go eat, then go to study hall. So that's a full day. You start at 6 in the morning, you probably not getting out of study hall till 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30. It just depends on how it's set up. But it's a full day. It's a full day. So, once you get settled in, at home, you still might have to do some extra studying for an exam or a quiz or a paper you need to write. So it takes up your full day, and you got to get your rest at the same time, because you got to start all over the next day. So, those are some of the experiences and some of the key, of myself, and some of the keys of being successful in life, not only in life, but also on the basketball floor. And I feel very fortunate and blessed that I had the opportunity to. I also had a chance to coach AJ. I'm AJ's AAU coach. I was his coach when he played for Athletes First, and I feel privileged to have an opportunity to coach him, that he's doing real well, and something that I taught him, now he's teaching you guys, and when you get a chance, you pass along if you want to be in coaching life. But you're in good hands with AJ, and he's doing a good job. So you campers do a good job every day in camp. Listen to your teacher, listen to your parents, always do the right thing, and good luck to you guys in life. All right, take care.